Grief and gratitude are the price people pay for loving and remembering. And in recounting the country's arguably worst natural calamity nightmare, the president joined the people of Tacloban City to honor the thousands who died and those who came to the nation's rescue and call for help on the 9th anniversary of Typhoon Yolanda's deadly passage. PTV's chief correspondent Alan Francisco has more.
Recovering from any disaster and unity. This is where the message of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. focused when he attended the commemoration of the 9th anniversary of Super Typhoon Yolanda that devastated a wide area of the country on November 8, 2013. The president led the wreath laying at the Holy Cross Memorial Garden where many of the casualties were buried.
I come here because I must commemorate those uncounted dead that up to now we do not know how many that number is. We must come to these commemorations so that we will remember those who we were told not to remember. We not only grieve the dead that are here, but we also grieve for those who we do not even know how many they are, who they are, and where they are. And for that, the tragedy of Yolanda continues.
It can be recalled that the government before had stopped the counting of casualties and some officials were removed from post because they provided numbers of casualties more than what the NDRMC had released. However, memories of the casualties who were not included and written at the memorial marker should not be forgotten.
If you remember, during the count of the casualties, the count was stopped. And we knew that there were still thousands out there. And for those thousands, those countless thousands, we come here, we commemorate. Because if we no longer commemorate, their memory dies. And it is only up to us to keep that memory alive.
President Marcos had recalled what he and now House Speaker Martin Romualdez and Tacloban City Mayor Alfred Romualdez experienced during that time.
Saturday, nag-usap pa tayo maaga, di ba, mga 6 o'clock. And then for Saturday, after that, we did not hear from the mayor anymore. And Martin and I, walang balita. We didn't know if he was dead or alive. Until I saw him in the airport nung bumaba na sumalubong siya. That was the condition that we were in.
But the president is thankful for the help given to the victims by our fellow Filipinos, organizations, and governments from different countries. In a media interview, President Marcos emphasized the need to strengthen the disaster response of the government.
We will put the disaster response team, the national response team, under the office of the president. And I think that we are headed in that direction. I think it would be equally, if not more, robust system if we put it under the office of the president because of the weather that we are suffering now from the effects of climate change. So we are continuing to refine the procedures, to refine the processes, the organization, so that we will do even better than we have so far.
Meanwhile, the president also led the distribution of relief assistance in Palu Leyte. President Marcos also assured that the government will continue helping disaster-affected areas in the country.
Kami po bilang gobyerno ninyo ay nandito upang tumulong at hindi kami aalis hanggang nakikita namin na kaya nyo na magsarili. Yung ating isinisigaw noong kampanya na sama-sama tayong babangon muli ay nagsimula na at sabay-sabay na tayo babangon muli, tuloy-tuloy ang ating pagbangon.
Alan Francisco for The Nation, Leyte.